Hey everybody, and welcome to a rare PC stream. The camera's still freezing. Why? Come on, camera. My camera's a slideshow. That's not cool. But never mind. We're just gonna roll with it, I think. But yeah, this is the first time I've tried to do a PC stream with a game running at the same time as like all of my stream software that I have to use. And indeed, my computer is like, ah! So that's great, isn't it? Not. I might even hide my face. This is really quite annoying. Wow. I'm literally a slideshow. 3 viewers are watching this madness. I apologize. Okay, I'm wondering what to do. Should I hide my camera? I'm thinking I should hide my camera because, like, it ain't working. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go away. And what we are doing today is opening card packs that I've accumulated for free over the last few years. I'm pretty sure all of them are for expansions of HearthStone that are wild, right? In fact, is there a way of me easily checking this? Hold on. We first of all head to the shop and have a look at all the different card packs that are available. So I'm assuming these are the current, like, Sunken City, Castle Nathria, March of Lich King, and Festival, like, they'll be the standard sets. Yeah, Wild, Year of the Phoenix, Document Fair. Yeah, so I think everything I've got is like Whisper of the Old Gods. Everything I've got, I think, is all wild. I'm just gonna double check. Which means that I can't even use them in modern decks. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we have 75 classic card packs. Okay. Well, they can be used in the classic format. Okay. Well, either way, the whole point of this stream is to open all of these. Afternoon, Marty, are you streaming at all today? And if so, what time? Yeah. Hit me with the knowledge. I don't want to miss you. I know you can't see me right now, but that's because my webcam wasn't really working at all. 6:30 p.m. I will be there. I will be there. But yeah, my webcam's not really working, so that's why I've decided to disable it. This is the first PC stream I've been doing with my new setup, and my CPU is screaming clearly because yeah, if we turn the webcam on, it's still frozen. Wonderful. And rather than a still image, I just thought, well, let's just do the game only. This is going to be a really chill stream of just opening card packs that I never got round to ever opening on this game. That's all it's going to be, because I've recently got back into games of this genre. I'm back playing Magic the Gathering again on Magic Arena. But this is HearthStone, of course, another game in the genre. And all of these card packs were given to me for free by Blizzard over the last few years whenever they did some sort of giveaway. And I just never got around to opening them. So I just thought, for a chill afternoon, I'd chat to Twitch and open them all live on stream. Because, yeah, 161 packs is a lot. Let me just make chat bigger for myself again before we start. And, yeah, people like these unboxing streams, right? Although the box is virtual in this case. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, several minutes into the stream. I haven't even started yet. Let's do this. Managed to pick up 3 new followers yesterday. Awesome, man. Are you ready for this? Ready to get this underway? We're going to look at each card and I'll explain mechanics and stuff as we unveil things. But yes, 161 card packs starts now. This is my 30th anniversary, like Blizzard anniversary card pack. Okay. We have a 4/4 sort of creature with Rush. Rush means it can attack immediately. It doesn't have to wait till the next turn after it's been played. Mana Thirst means a bonus if you have X mana crystals. Okay, so if it's turn 7 and I have 7 mana crystals available, then instead of this creature being a 4/4, so with 4 attack and 4 health, it will be a 6/6. I haven't watched the teasers, no, but I do know that it's on the YouTube channel. I know that they're doing it for all the classes. I already know the class I want to play, and obviously as I've played the Sorcerer, already kind of know how they go. I will be playing every class eventually. But yes. Synthesize. This is a mage card. Add a random 1, 2, and 3 cost elemental to your hand. Oh, that's pretty good. A paladin, 2/1. So when I'm always going to mention the attack number first and then the health number second. So this is a 2/1 paladin creature. Sinful Souls Chef. Now, it has a death rattle, and what this is an effect that triggers when this card is killed. So as you can see here, it does something when it dies. So in this case, when this card gets killed, you add 2 Silverhand Recruits, which is another type of creature, to your hand. Rare. Alright, we got our first rare of the stream. Suffocating Shadows. The Warlock card. When you play or discard this card, destroy a random enemy minion. Nice. Here's another card for all classes. This one has a battle cry. What a battle cry is, it's like the opposite of a death rattle. So instead of the effect triggering when the creature dies, this effect triggers as soon as the creature is summoned and played. So give all minions in your hand +1 health. So you'd want to play this minion before other ones, because of course you'll only give +1 health to creature cards in your hand rather than creature cards that are already on the board in play. 160 card packs to go. This might take me a bit longer than I expected. I might not explain every single card I get. But having said that, I'll have to repeat myself a lot less because you already know what a battle cry is now. So in this case with Clownfish, your next 2 Murloc creatures cost 2 less, and as you can see, this Shaman card has the word Murloc written at the bottom there. That's telling you what kind of creature it is. So this is a mech beast. It has Divine Shield, which basically means that even though this minion has 1 health, it has a Divine Shield when it's played. So the first time it's damaged, that damage is completely ignored. The damage will destroy the shield, and then the next time this creature's attacked, it'll actually hurt the creature. We have another special word to explain now. Taunt is fantastic. So taunt basically means that if I play a taunt creature, the opposing player is forced to kill this creature with taunt before they can attack any of my other creatures without taunt, or myself. Because of course, Hearthstone is a game where it's you versus someone else. Each player has, I think it's 30 life. And yeah, if you've got a taunt creature in play, then the opposing player can't attack you until all your taunt creatures are killed. Similarly though, this creature, a warrior card, has a battle cry which says if you have 4 or more armor, gain +4/+4. So instead of it being a 4/4 creature, it would be an 8/8. And you might be wondering, well, how the hell do you get armor? Warrior classes have an ability where they can just click it, and for 2 mana crystals, they can give themselves, I think it's 2 armor per turn or something like that. So if you've done that for a few turns and you've got 4 armor when you play this card, it'll be an 8/8 instead of a 4/4. Alright, we've got 2 more cards in this pack to look at. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion attack and health equal to this minion. See, that's only really any good. Like this card's for all classes, as you can see. So you can put it in any deck. That would only be really good for this creature, right? This is a 1/1, so it's not very powerful. But if you played Outfit Tailor as well on the same turn, or something like that, or maybe this hasn't been killed yet, you would be able to double its attack and health to 2/2, but 2/2 is not very powerful, you know? Like, yeah, I mean, Outfit Tailor is fine. Okay, I'll take the card, thank you very much, but I'm not blown away by this. Anyway, the last card in the pack. After a card is added from to your hand from another class, copy it. Oh. So yeah, certain cards would be able to give you cards from another class, and then I suppose you'd use this as well. That's an interesting one. It's oh, and it's a 3/4 creature. Okay. All right. Next pack. Tradable and finale. I've never heard either of those words before. I've been away from this game for a very long time. But luckily, all I have to do is mouse over the card and we get to learn what tradable and finale means. No, because I'll show you. I've like restarted this stream and you know, tried all sorts of stuff, but allow me to show you. Oh, hey, my cam's unfrozen. Yay! But basically the camera's choppy. You can see it's a bit of a slideshow. I'm moving about. I'm running a game on PC while streaming the game, and my CPU, it can't, yeah. So rather than give you a subpar webcam experience, I'd rather turn it off. And I'll keep looking into this. Yeah. I need a new CPU. If anybody wants to help fund my computer upgrades, then thanks. But until then, this is going to be like a radio show. Except there are still visuals, and that's the game itself. Anyway, yeah. Let's have a look at this tradable finale card. So tradable means drag this onto your deck to spend 1 mana to draw a new card. Oh, wow! So if you get this card and it's just not useful to you, for example, it costs 8 mana crystals. So if it's not turn 8 or further in the match, you literally can't play this yet. You don't have the mana crystals available to do so. So the fact that you can be like redraw, that is amazing. I think I want to make a deck with a bunch of tradable cards. Oh wow. Finale, a bonus if this spends all your remaining mana. Oh, that's fantastic. So if you play this card and it uses your last 8 mana crystals, you can destroy an enemy minion. I'm assuming regardless of how powerful they are. That's really good. And this is an 8/8 dragon. Awesome. Let's have a look at what else we got though. So this is for warrior. Destroy your weapon and then draw cards equal to its attack. Oh, that's pretty good. Warlock. I quite like to play Warlock, by the way, Warlock decks. Choose a minion, destroy it after your hero takes damage. Nice. That's pretty good. For the druid, gain 4 armor. We were talking about armor earlier. At the start of your next turn, gain 4 more. Nice. Okay, a shaman creature card with 0 attack power. You may be wondering, why is this useful? At the end of your turn, summon a basic totem. Infuse. Summon 2 instead. So infuse means it upgrades in hand after so many so in this case, after 2 minions die. So if I have this card in my hand and I don't play it yet, but then 2 of my creatures that are in play get killed, what happens is this card will become infused, so that rather than summoning 1 totem, I would get 2 the moment that I play this card. That's actually really good, because totems can be quite powerful. Some totems can even do actual damage. So basically, rather than this guy doing damage, it would summon extra totems that would do at random, right? You might get the healing totem instead, for example. There's lots of those. All right. Well, this is going to take much longer than I anticipated. I might have to stop explaining cards. Okay, no, I'm going to explain new words. So Rush is new. I've explained Divine Shield. Wind Fury you haven't seen yet. So Rush, because the wording is covered up there, that's not very helpful. Rush means that it can attack as soon as this creature is played, right? So this creature costs 4 mana crystals, so as long as I've got 4 mana crystals available to play this card, normally when you summon a creature, they have to wait until the turn after they're played before they can attack. But with Rush, you can attack on the same turn you play it. And Wind Fury is awesome because creatures with Wind Fury can attack twice each turn rather than once each turn. So in other words, another way that you can think of this creature is, instead of it being a 3/3, as in 3 attack, 3 health, I would prefer to think of this as a 6/3, because it can attack twice every turn for 3 damage each. So that's actually pretty damn awesome. All right. Let's have a look at the other cards we got in this pack. Party Animal. Give +1/+1 to a minion of each type in your hand. Oh, that's pretty awesome. If you've cast a nature spell while holding this, give your other minions +1/+2. So +1 attack, +2 health. Then we have a warrior weapon. Put a sunken token on the bottom of your deck. This is when this weapon is destroyed. Cool. By the way, just a little thing to note about the weapon's health thing. It's a shield icon rather than a blood icon. Every time you attack with a weapon on a warrior deck, basically you will lose 1 durability on that shield there. So if I do the 1 attack for 3 damage, the 2 will change to a 1, which means I can attack with this weapon before it's destroyed. And once I've attacked the second time, the death rattle for this weapon will trigger. Alright. Radar detector. Scan the bottom 5 cards of your deck to draw any mechs found this way, then shuffle your deck. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yep. That's pretty cool. You know, if you've got a paladin deck full of mechs, it's basically a way of just guaranteeing that you get your creatures in your hand. Really, really good stuff there. Okay, rush, we know what that is. Dredge. I need to look, have a look at what dredge is. We've never seen that before. Oh, and combos new as well. Although, a lot of the people in chat right now will understand the concept of a combo. You're all fighting game. We're all fighting game aficionados after all. So, but we will look over it anyway. So, Gone Fishing. It's a dredge card. I don't know what dredge means. I've never seen dredge, but the game will explain. Look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck and choose one to put on the top. Oh, meaning that you're guaranteed to draw it next turn. Okay, I now understand dredge. Combo is, it's a bonus if you've already played a card this turn. Ah! Okay, so the idea is that you would play another card first before Gone Fishing. Doesn't matter what card it is. Could be a creature, could be a spell. Doesn't matter. But you play any other card first if you've got the mana crystals to do so. And then, in addition to dredge happening, the combo says that you get to draw an extra card after playing Gone Fishing, but only if you've played another card first. Does that make sense? So that's actually really good. This card has 2 different effects. The second one will only trigger if you play another card before that one. Okay. Cool. So let's have a look. So, oh, this is pretty good. We have a creature card here. Normally it costs 4 mana crystals, but as long as you play another card first, it will cost 3 mana crystals because the dredge effect says it reduces its cost, seen in the top left, by 1. That's awesome. Rush. We got a rush dragon, so it can attack right away for the paladin. If you're holding another dragon in your hand, gain +1/+1. So rather than it being a 4/4, it would be a 5/5. Let's have a look over here at security. All right, outcast is a word we've not seen yet. A bonus if played as the left or rightmost card in your hand. Oh, wow. This is a very interesting mechanic. So, every time you draw a card in HearthStone from your deck, the card is always placed, I think, on the very right side of your hand, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've played HearthStone though, so I'm not sure. But what this card is saying is that so long as it's on the very left or the very right of your hand, and you don't get to choose the positioning, it would summon an extra creature. So, yeah, because the effect of it, when this is played, summon 2/1/1 Illidari with Rush, meaning they can attack immediately. But so long as you get lucky and have this card as the first or the last one in your hand, when you play this card, you'd get 3 Illidari 1/1s. That's really interesting. There's a bit of luck element with that. We haven't looked at the Bibliomite. Battlecry, choose a card in your hand and shuffle it into your deck. Oh, so you're actually having to discard a card, but rather than put it in your graveyard, meaning you can't ever use it, you put it back into your deck and you might draw it later. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We have so many card packs to go. I'm so sorry. Hey! I'm getting achievements. Oh, there's probably going to be a lot of those. It's like, hey, you've collected a ton of cards. I know, but Blizzard, you gave them to me. We've heard all of these phrases before. I've explained Battle Cry, I've explained Taunt, I've explained Death Rattles. So let's just gloss over these a bit. In fact, I think this is the second one of this that we've received on this stream. Choose one. Choose one. Summon 5/2/2 Trent creatures, or give your minions, all your minions that are in play, +2, +4, and taunt. That's a really good card, that is. So if you don't have any creatures on the board, but you have this card in your hand, you could give yourself creatures instantly. Or if you have a ton of creatures, you could make them much, much tougher to kill. That's really good. Battle Cry, deal 1 damage, and I'm assuming I'd be able to choose where that damage goes. Battle Cry, if you control no other minions, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Oh, Opera Soloist. You know what they say, it ain't over until the opera soloist sings. Alright, we have 69 nice classic card packs left. Let's get to opening them. Reborn and Mana Thirst. I've never heard of these words, so we're going to learn about them together. Start with Reborn. Resurrects with 1 health the first time it dies. Oh, that's cool. After you play an undead creature this turn, give it Reborn. Okay, so this is a spell card. So you have to have an undead creature of some kind. And then when you play this, while it's still alive, you can give it Reborn so that when it is killed by an opposing player, it'll actually come back and have 1 health on it. Not bad. After another minion dies, become a copy of it. Oh, wow. So you could have a really powerful creature that you could have taunt on it to force your opponent to attack it. Like as I explained earlier, when I explained taunt, before an opposing player can attack you, they must kill all your creatures with taunt. So I could force, so long as I had a powerful creature with taunt, I could force the opposing player to have to attack that, put Creepy Painting in play, and then as soon as that taunt creature is killed, haha, you got to do it again, opponent. That's awesome. That could be a really good card, but it depends on your planning. Right, Mana Thirst. We've never heard of this. Oh wait, no, we did, didn't we? Yeah. It's an extra bonus if you have like whatever number mana crystals to spare. So the battle cry is deal 5 damage to your hero. Oh, that's not good. Oh, here we go. But if you have 7 mana crystals available, rather than your own creature hurting you here, it will heal you by 5 like health instead. So yeah, you probably won't want to play Night of the Dead until you've got the 7 mana crystals free. And actually, yeah, so you probably wouldn't want to play this thing until turn 7, even though you could play it as soon as turn 3. But it is a 5/5 creature, so it is powerful. Being able to play a 5/5 creature on turn 3 is pretty valuable. So that's a very interesting card. Battlecry, summon a 3/3 elemental for each spell school you've cast this game. Don't know what the spell schools are. Hopefully we get given one, and then we could, that card will make more sense. But basically, you could get yourself a lot of extra 3/3 minions as soon as you play this card. All minions cost +2 more. That's not good. That's not good, but it is a 5/5, so that's kind of powerful. Yeah. 68. I'm going so slow. Oh, we got a golden one, chat. They are very rare. And they're no different in terms of power. They just look fancier, right? Ah, Discover. Here we go. We got Discover and Overload to explain. Discover. Choose one of 3 cards to add to your hand. So basically, whenever I play this card, a little on screen like, which one would you like, will come up. And it will show me 3 cards from my deck at random. And I'm able to choose one and basically put it in my hand. If you've cast a spell in the last turn. Oh, okay. So that effect will only trigger. I'll only be able to choose something if I've cast a spell in the previous turn. If I haven't, this will just summon a creature and the battle cry won't trigger. Okay. And a shaman card. And shaman cards can have overload on them. What overload is like, oh yeah, you have X mana less next turn. So let's say I play this card on turn 2 as soon as I can. Normally, on the next turn, I would have 3 mana crystals because it's turn 3. But what would happen is if I played this, my turn 3 would still be 2 mana crystals because of the overload. And it would only affect me for 1 turn, basically the turn after I play this. But yeah, you do have to be careful with shaman cards with overload. Give a minion Death Rattle, summon 2 3/2 zombies. Oh, that's cool. So when you play it, another creature, say for example this one, you could give it an extra effect that will trigger when it dies. In this case, summon 2 3/2 zombies. That's kind of cool. Death Rattle. Copy a random card from your opponent's hand. Ooh, I like that. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. Haha. I would want to have lots of taunt creatures along with this card so that my opponent is forced to damage my own minions. That's how best you utilize a card like that. Service Bell. Discover a class card from your deck and draw all copies of it. Now you're allowed to have 2 copies of a card in your hand. You can have 2 of any card. So basically what this is saying is like, discover a class card from your hand, so you get to pick it, and you'll be able to draw both copies of it into your hand rather than just one. That's kind of cool. I'm being way too slow. Alright, mana first. We've seen that before. Add 2 random spells from other classes that cost 5 more to your hand. So this is a rogue card. But this jackpot card would let me draw mage cards or hunter cards or warrior cards, like paladin card, anything. That's actually pretty cool. Deal 2 damage to a minion, and if you have 6 mana crystals available, draw that many cards. What, draw 6 cards or draw 2 cards? I'm a little confused by this one. Guess I'd have to play it to find out. Oh wow, battle cry. So you look, reduce the cost of all death rattle cards in your deck by 1. So all of a sudden, Batty Guest, instead of costing 1, would cost 0, which literally means that you could play it on the, like, even if you had no mana crystals left. That's really cool. Also, this would get cheaper. This would go down to 3. Your opponent draws 2 cards. Ah! Now, having a lot of cards in your hand is normally a good thing, right? But what's kind of sneaky about this shellfish, you can only have so many cards in your hand at once. And yeah, forcing your opponent to draw 2 cards when they may not want to, if they can't hold more cards in their hand, then those 2 cards they're forced to draw will get automatically destroyed because they don't have the room to hold them. I think in HearthStone you can hold up to, I don't know, is it 7 or 8 cards at once or something before they start to get destroyed, and there's every chance that their most powerful card in their deck could be one of the ones that are wiped out. So, but yeah, typically it's not a good idea to give your opponent extra cards. But it is a 7/7. And I know that Hardcore's just going to spam 7 in the chat now because I said that. But hey, it is what it is. Rush, Divine Shield, Taunt, Wind Fury. We know what all those things are. Infuse. Okay, we've never seen Infuse. Let's have a look at this Infuse card. All Fel breaks loose. Nice. Upgrades in your hand after X minions die. Oh, maybe we have seen Infuse. So 3 other minions have to get killed before you play this card. And then you would summon 3 of your minions that previously died in the game. Oh my god, you can resurrect killed minions. Wow. So yeah, playing this card, you could resurrect 1. But if 3 minions have died, you could summon basically all 3 minions that have died. Right? Because it's like infuse 3 demons. So 3 demons have died and then you played this and only 3 demons had died. You'd get all 3 of those demons immediately back. And what if they had Taunt, for example? Then your opponent's got to kill them again before they can attack you. Like, that is a very, very good card. The minion, give it... Oh, wow. Okay, I want to look at this one a bit. So this one says, look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck, put 1 on top. And if it's a minion card you chose to put on top, give that minion... the +2/+2. Okay, so if you come across a weak minion, like a 1/1, this card makes it a 2/2. But again, that doesn't actually blow me away. It might be useful in certain scenarios. Oh, we got an epic card, yo. Transform enemy minions into ones that cost 1 less, and friendly minions into ones that cost 1 more. Wow. So basically make your opponent's creatures weaker and your creatures stronger. generally. Reduce the cost of the bottom 5 cards in your deck by 3 and then dredge. And if the cost of those cards was free or less, that literally means that they would be free to cast. They wouldn't cost any mana crystals at all when you drew them. Wow. Okay. This is going to take me a while, isn't it? I'm 44 minutes into the stream. Another rotten rodent. Oh, wow. 2 combos. Oh, wait, no, it's not 2 combos. But this is cool, though. Check this out. So as long as you've played another card first, add a random combo card to your hand. And if you've got more mana crystals to spend, I guess there's nothing to say that, like, because Disc Jockey will count as a card before that second combo card. So you could just keep the combo going. You could just do a 3-card combo. Bam, bam, bam. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. What? And hey, you could have 2 Disc Jockeys. So you might, when you play the first Disc Jockey, you might draw the second Disc Jockey and then play that and then draw another combo card. A 4-card combo. Yeah. It's possible. If you're holding a mech in your hand, this creature, Goldwing, will gain Wind Fury. That's nice. Yeah, we don't need to explain the rest of these cards. Oh, this is funny though. Flubber, which is clearly an inspiration from Flubber. After this minion takes exactly 1 damage, destroy it. Pop! Wow. So normally it would take 4 damage to kill it, but if a player can damage it just like by 1 damage instead of 2, 3, then yeah, it's instantly dead anyway. That's, I mean, I can see why it only costs 1 mana crystal. That's, yeah. Oh, come on, game.
Epic.
Another epic.
Golden Common.
Oh, come on, game.
Rare.
This card seems stupid. This card seems very stupid. Look at this card's battle cry. Die. So, you're going to play this 5/4. The card's going to come into play. Instantly die. And then resurrect with 1 health instead of 4. Why not just write it down as a 5/1? You know, like just a creature with 1 health. Because that's exactly what happens. The only reason why they've done it this way, rather than writing it as a 5/1, is because it's an undead creature and they want to... They're literally doing that just because it's an undead. But yeah, that's silly. That's a little silly. So this is not a 5/4 because it immediately dies the moment you play it, and it turns into a 5/1. So yeah. That's funny. Dormant and Secret. We've not come across these on stream yet. So a secret is hidden from your opponent until a specific action occurs on your opponent's turn. So, secret, when a friendly minion dies, summon a copy of it. Cool. It's dormant for 1 turn. Untouchable for both players. Oh, okay. So, if I play a secret, like if I play this secret, and then my opponent kills one of my minions, I get to summon another copy of it, so I get it back, but I can't play it until the next turn. Like, yeah. So I basically have to wait till I can use it. But basically, I would get the creature that my opponent killed back. That's cool. Just having a look and seeing if anything else is worth explaining here. Not really. Got a golden version of this thing. I think we have another copy of this card earlier, but it's nice to have a golden version. Yeah. Alright, 61. The light, it burns!
Rare.
Yeah, in fact, there's going to be a lot less explaining now, because Discover we've seen, Battlecry we've seen, Reborn we've seen, Death Rattle we've seen. Just going to leave it on the screen a little bit so that you can have a little ready read. Looking at these 5, I quite like Mark of Scorn. Draw a card, and if it's not a creature or minion, deal 3 damage to the lowest health enemy. That's quite nice. Ah, tradable and finale. Here's that Drake again. I really did like this card when we got it. Nice. I'll take it. Alright, we're speeding up a bit now.
Rare.
Deal 1 damage. Improved by your hero attacks this game. I don't know what they mean by that. Improved in what way? Spell damage, that's new. Oh, wait a minute. Improved by. So summon a 1/4 Lynx. Hang on. Summon a... Are they saying summon a Lynx that's anywhere between 1 to 4 damage, but always has 4 health with Rush? Oh, and it's improved, like, so if your spell damage has been increased by other cards, are you more likely to have a Lynx with higher attack? That's what I'm assuming. Also, as long as I attack with my hero, I'm assuming that the amount of damage that can be dealt by this battle cry is improved. So instead of 1 damage, it could be 2 damage, 3 damage. Like, the more that my hero's attacked before this card is played, then yeah, the more damage will be done on the battle cry. Okay. It's weird how they explain spell damage in these little grey boxes. They explain rush, but they didn't explain the whole improved by thing written in italics. So, yeah. But I think based on what I can deduce, yeah, we've just got to have improved spell damage for this Eversong portal. And then we would get stronger lynxes from the spell. So, okay. Let's see.
Rare. Rare. Rare.
Battlecry Dredge, if it's a mech, draw it. Okay, nice. Deal 1 damage to 3 random enemies. Draw another undead and summon a copy of it. Wow, that could be really good. Mana Thirst 10. Oh my god, this is like, you'd have to play this on the 10th turn, like that. So quite far into the game. Discover a beast from your deck and summon it. And then summon a copy. So you'd summon 2. That's pretty awesome. Deal 4 damage to the enemy hero whenever this is killed. Nice. Alright, we're going through.
Legendary.
Our first legendary of the stream, going down swinging. Give your hero +2 attack and immune this turn. Then attack each enemy minion. Oh, that's a minute. That's awesome. Immune is very self-explanatory. Immune characters can't be damaged. So I'd be immune for 1 turn only. And then I can attack every single minion on the board. So of the enemy. So, and that could kill multiple minions. Yeah, I can understand why they've written this as going down swinging. That's pretty awesome.
Rare.
We got another copy of All Fell Breaks Loose. Remove a minion from the game. Life sentence. Wow. 2 Arrowsmiths as well in the same card pack. What are the odds of that? Another secret at the end of your turn if you control a secret. So in other words, if you have an undiscovered secret that's in play, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Oh wow, at the end of your turn though. So as long as this creature is alive, the more turns that you can keep it alive, you could deal multiple, you could deal 2 damage to all enemies multiple times. So in other words, when this creature's in play, my god, the enemy player will really want to kill it. Otherwise, they'll keep taking 2 damage on everything they've got. That is, I like Chatty Bartender. I would like a chatty chat to the Chatty Bartender. You are a good mage card. 4 damage, 4 health as well. Chatty Bartender is pretty good. I seriously might use that. When you play or discard this, destroy a random enemy minion. Yeah, we saw that earlier, I think. After your hero attacks, summon a random basic totem. And because this weapon's got 3 attack, we could get 3 totems out of it. Oh, wow. If you've cast a shadow spell while holding this, steal 2 health from a minion. Nice. That's a that's a very warlock card, that. Sorry about the cough. Jolly Roger.
Rare. Cool. Rare.
Ooh, golden rare. Nothing's impossible. Give all friendly demons a Murloc Death Rattle. Summon a 2/2 Implock. Wow. Shimmering Sunfish. If you're holding a holy spell, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. Nice. Yeah, we really don't need to explain a lot of these. Yeah. There's +1 attack for each imp you control. Nice. For all the mechanics I'm not explaining, just to remind any latecomers, it's simply because we've already seen cards with these words on in the stream already, and I don't want to repeat myself too much. Corpses is new though. So, cards with corpses written on, it's a resource gain when a friendly minion dies. Yes. So the Death Knight is unique in that certain effects written on cards cost a certain number of corpses to trigger, and every time a minion of yours is killed, if you're playing as the Death Knight, that creature turns into a corpse, and then your number of corpses piles up. But this card is pretty good in that you can kill a random minion in your deck, but rather than gaining 1 corpse, you'll gain 4, which then you'll be able to use to spend cards that says like spend 4 corpses to do something crazy. So yeah, that actually, even though you shred a random minion in your deck and it could end up randomly being your best one, this card isn't actually too bad. Because you'll have other cards that spend corpses and do other really good things.
Epic fail.
Oh, wow. Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Play, like, summon other minion cards while this weapon is on you to improve it. So I'm assuming it would improve the +1/+1, the +2/+2, +3. So you'd want to put this weapon on your paladin, but then not attack with it for as long as possible. And you'd want to keep summoning minions to make Disco Maul even more powerful. That's pretty cool. Spend all your mana. Summon that many 2/2 zombies with rat. Wow, so if you played this on turn 10 or higher and this thing got killed, it would spend all your mana, but you would get like 10, in fact you wouldn't even be able to fit 10 2/2 zombies with rat. But yeah, awesome. 2 dormant wild seeds make you wild seeds, make them 1 turn soon. So in other words, it cancels out the dormant then. That's interesting. Because dormant says that we can't use the stuff until 1 turn later. But the wording continues here. Make your wild seeds awaken 1 turn sooner. Huh. Okay.
Rare. Golden epic.
Ooh, golden epic cover artist. Transform into a 3/3 copy of a minion. Nice. Awesome. A lot of good stuff there. Nothing new that I had to explain though.
Rare.
Mana Thirst, we've seen that before. Yeah. I'm happy that, like, there might be a handful of other mechanics that we may come across that need explaining. But it seems for the most part, we've seen everything now, mechanics-wise.
Golden common.
You know, we know Taunt, Dredge, Battlecry, Secret,
Rare.
Rush, Combo, Beatboxer, deal 4 damage randomly split among all enemies.
Rare.
Discover a Taunt minion. If you play it this turn, repeat this. Oh wow, that's really good. I like that warrior card. This is our second trident that we found this stream. Resurrect all friendly minions that cost 2 or less. Oh, that's good. Imagine if, like, you only put 2 cost or less minions in your deck. That means you can bring them all back.
Rare.
Lifesteal. This is new in the stream. I know what this is, but yeah. Damage dealt also heals your hero. So this card does 3 damage. So when it does 3 damage to anything, I also gain 3 life. I love lifesteal cards. And in Magic the Gathering, which is another card game in this genre of game, this would be called Life Link. I will admit lifesteal makes more logical sense though. Counter. So this is a secret. When your opponent plays a minion, counter it. What that means, well, I'll read the explanation on from the game. a card that is countered has no effect. So, and this card is called Objection. So it's very, very judgment. This is great, right? Because like, you know, you cast the secret and it's just left waiting there, and like, you know, the opposing player can't see what it is. They're not able to know what a secret is that you've played until it's revealed to them, and it's only revealed when they trigger it. So I would play this card, Objection, and then the next thing that would happen on the opponent's turn, they would try and play a creature like any creature, and then it literally wouldn't work because that's when Objection would trigger, and then yeah, then they've wasted their creature card. That's how that works. And that's our first counter card that we got during this stream.
Cool. Rare. Rare. Rare.
Okay, nothing unfamiliar here. Some pretty good cards. I like the golden cards a lot. Give a friend your minion +3 attack. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. That's nice.
Epic. Rare.
Stealth. This is new. For you guys on stream anyway. Stealth creatures can't be attacked or targeted until it attacks. So if I play a stealth creature, they literally go transparent, and the opposing player cannot attack it at all until I attack with that creature first, and therefore the stealth is removed. But I could choose to never attack with the creature, and then therefore the stealth would never be removed. To be honest though, never attacking with a stealth creature would basically just be a wasted space on the board. But yeah, at least you get to choose when that creature is endangered, if you know what I mean. Because I could save the creature up until a certain point in the match, attack with it, and only then can the opposing player retaliate back against it. So it's pretty good. Oh wow, it's a secret. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a 3/4 Spooder with stealth. Sticky situation, I'd say.
Rare.
Let's see, nothing unfamiliar here. We've explained all this. So yeah, we're gonna try and go a bit quicker now.
Oh, legendary.
Oh, another legendary. We gotta have a look at this.
Rare.
Discover a legendary minion, Paparazzi. Oh, that's awesome. I love the artwork as well. So you put this card in your deck, and you put a legendary creature in your deck. Let's say this is your only legendary, for example. If you drew this card, you could guarantee that you're able to draw this card as soon as you play that. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, legendary. If you've cast 3 spells while holding this, add those spells back to your hand. Basically so that you can cast them again. That's pretty awesome.
Rare.
Yeah, nothing new there. Oh, verse riff. This is cool. Look at that, like werewolf musician guitar guy rocking out. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. And again, if this is the last thing you do to spend all your mana in the turn, play your last riff. Oh, last riff must be a different card. So that's pretty cool. So you'd have a verse riff card, a last riff card. Let's hope that we see last riff so that we can read what that does. So yeah, you would actually want multiple cards in your deck if you were going to use this one.
Rare. Oh, legendary.
Nice, Colossal. We've not seen this yet on stream, so I'll explain it. When summoned, spawns X additional appendages. So this is Colossal 2. So it would have 2 additional appendages, and I'm assuming the appendages might be extra creatures that are summoned next to it. After a friendly mech attacks, deal 1 damage all enemies. That's actually really good. I'm not certain what the appendages are. We have to hope that we get an appendage card, I guess.
Rare. Epic.
There's nothing new here to explain.
Rare. Rare.
Deal 1 damage, give your weapon plus their attack, swaps each turn. Oh, that's cool. Harmonic hip hop. So, first time you play this, you'll deal 1 damage and give your weapon plus 3 attack. But I'm assuming if you get another one, it will do 3 damage and give your weapon plus 1 attack. Unless it's something that after this is played, it keeps swapping your attack of your weapon and the damage dealing every turn. But that would seem far too powerful for a card that costs just 2 mana crystals. I'm assuming you'd need to draw a second harmonic hip hop, but I don't know. Stealth has 3 attack and immune while attacking. Oh my god, this Naga card for the rogue is amazing. So even though it's only got 2 health, as long as it's attacking another creature rather than being attacked, it can't actually be killed. Oh, no worries. I mean, you haven't missed much. This whole stream is going to take quite a while, as you can tell by the title. And I'm only explaining certain cards if we've come up with a mechanic that hasn't been explained yet. So we're actually getting faster and faster going through. I've explained stealth, I've explained immune, and rather than repeat myself too much, it's all going to be on the VOD if you ever want to watch this back. But I just wanted to do a chill stream, something a bit different. This was a game that I want to come back to, and I was aware that I had all these card packs, like, waiting. I'd never got around to opening them. And I thought, rather than just opening them off stream, I could kind of, you know, share in the hype moment of like, oh, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Like, people love unboxings on YouTube and stuff, right? Or unboxing streams here on Twitch. And I was like, let me share that excitement. And also, I can explain a bit about how this game works as I go. I'm just sorry for the no webcam thing, but yeah, my webcam frame rate is really poor while playing PC games, it would seem, so that is a shame, but it is what it is. Summon 2 volatile skeletons gained for armor. What I might do for future PC streams is I might, rather than using the Elgato virtual camera thing, I could possibly just add the camera in the standard way without the fancy green screen shenanigans, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay, all of these mechanics: secret, mana thirst, taunt, discover, finale, stealth. We've seen them all before. Welcome back, Marty. Both players draw until they have 5 cards. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. But it could give them an advantage too. It's a bit of a risky card, that one. Taunt, Battlecry, raise up to 6 corpses as 1/3 risen. Footmen with taunt. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. So a bunch of your, like 6 of your minions have to die, or you play the meat grinder card to gain 4 corpses, and then 2 more minions have to die. But as soon as you have 6 corpses and then you play this card on turn 8 or higher, you can have this guy protecting you, and then 6 1/3 risen footmen that all have taunt. So in other words, your opponent has 7 creatures that it has to kill before it can attack you directly. That's awesome. Resurrect a friendly undead that died this game. You could resurrect that last card I was talking about. And then if you do, yeah, they'd have to deal with all of that again. Reduce the cost of your highest cost shadow spell in your hand by 3. That's awesome. Bubble Bot is also really good. Give your other mechs Divine Shield and Taunt. Worgen Roadie. Summon a 0 free instrument case to your opponent. Break it for a random weapon. Oh, wow! So this actually puts a monster on your opponent's side of the board, but it has 0 attack, so it can't damage you. But then the idea is that you damage it. You know, you break that instrument case open, and then your hero, you know, your character that you actually are an attack with, you get a random weapon for your hero. That's really cool. I'm also really liking that. I don't know which expansion it would have been, but clearly they had like a really fun expansion come out at some point where like, yeah, we got werewolves that play in a band. Like, look, this is our Worgen Roadie. And the previous card we had, I can't remember the name of it. Oh yeah, was it First Verse or something like that? Verse Riff. And it was a werewolf dude, Worgen thing, playing on an electric guitar. I was like, that's so cool. I was like, can I make a music deck or something? Is that a thing? Because I might want to do that. I've got to say, a lot of these cards are pretty fun in their design, and yeah. Metro Gnome? After you play a 1-cost card, draw a 2-cost card, then increase. I mean, come on, they clearly were going on a music theme here. Metro Gnome? Mic drop? Draw 2 cards? Finale, give you a weapon +2 attack. There's definitely a concert theme or something going on here. Wow. That's our second outfit, Taylor, I think. I wasn't too wowed by that. Arms dealer. After you summon an undead, give it +1 attack. Okay, cool. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If it dies, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. That's good. Kidnap. After your opponent plays a minion, stuff it in a 0/4 sack. Oh wow! And then they'd have to break that sack. I'm assuming, because I'm assuming that the minion would come onto my side of the board so that they could rescue the minion. if it was on their side of the board, it would be harder for them to attack it. It wouldn't be impossible, but they'd have to use like a hero ability or something. They wouldn't be able to attack it with other creatures on their side of the board. So how unfair Kidnap is as a card very much depends on which side of the board the minion you stuff into a sack goes on. I think Kidnap would be fairer if Kidnap put the creature like that I kidnap on my side of the board. That would make the most sense to me. But I literally don't know. Cosmic Keyboard. After you cast a spell, summon an elemental with stats equal to the cost. Okay, so if it was a 3-cost thing, it would be 3/3, and then lose 1 durability. Ah, okay. Cover a spell. Friendly undead die this turn. Cost 2 less. Nice. All right, we are getting there, guys. At least with the classic cards, there's a lot more cards to go.
Golden Comet. Rare.
Oh, we got a golden version of Paparazzi. That's awesome. Also, Soul Barrage for Warlock. When you play or discard this, deal 6 damage, randomly split among all enemies. I think we got a standard non-golden version of that earlier. That's cool. Wow, combo infuse. Upgrades in hand after 2 minions die. Oh my god. So you got to play another card first. Have 8 mana crystals when you play this card in general. So play it on turn 8 if you can. And if 2 minions have died before playing this as well, this thing will gain +3/+3. Wait, will it do all of these things? Hold on. If you satisfied all 3 conditions at once. So if it was the second card you played, it would get +2/+2, making it a 3/3. But if 2 friendly minions died before you played it, instead of it becoming a 3/3, it would be a 6/6. Because it would get, like, the 1/1 would get the +2/+2 and the +3/+3, making it a 6/6. And then, if you have 8 mana crystals, it would get the +4/+4 on the +6/+6. So it would become a 10/10. It would become a 10 damage, 10 health minion. That would... What? That's insane. That could be, if I'm understanding that right, that is an insane card. What?
Golden Comet. Golden Legendary.
Golden Legendary, Sir Finley, Sea Guide. Battle Cry, swap your hand with the bottom of your deck. Wow, so you get rid of all the cards in your hand, and then you redraw from the bottom of your deck. Dredge. So look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck, put 1 on top. If the one that you choose is an undead, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Nice.
Rare. Rare.
Thank you to everybody still lurking and hanging out with me during this. I realized that an entire stream just opening card packs might not be the most like wow thing I've ever done, but like I said, I really wanted to sort of get these packs open because this is a game I want to play again, and I thought I might share in this experience because I'm not someone who pays real money for card packs at all. All of these card packs were given to me by Blizzard during various giveaways and like special sort of like, you know, special emails. They're like, hey, you haven't played Hearthstone in a while, come back, and you know, as a thank you, we'll give you all these card packs. That's basically what happened. So I would log into the game occasionally to claim stuff like this, but I haven't actually played Hearthstone in quite a while. And not for any reason in particular, I actually really enjoy this game.
Legendary.
Oh, we got another legendary. Here we go. Rush. After a friendly rush minion attacks, give your minions +1 attack. Wow, so yeah, you want lots of rush minions. This is actually really cool.
Golden common.
I get a little bit scared whenever the game freezes a little. Not gonna lie. But just be patient and then it'll be fine.
Rare.
Deal 6 damage to 3 random enemy minions. Excess damage hits the enemy hero. Okay. Oh, there's another one of those random Scourge Rages.
Rare.
When it's played, it dies and then is summoned with just 1 health. Like, reborn with just 1 health. That's crazy. Looks like we have no new mechanics to explain. This is good. Give a minion +1/+1, +1/+1, repeat for every damage friendly character. That's cool.
Rare.
Give a minion +1/+1, 3 bananas left. Okay. I don't know why it says 3 bananas left in brackets. But hey. Oh, chorus riff. Give a minion +2/+2. Finale, play your last riff. Oh, wow. Okay. So is there a last riff card? We've had verse riff. This is chorus riff. Is there a last riff as well? Or is it just saying like play the last riff card in your deck? I really don't know.
Rare.
Switcheroo! Draw 2 minions, swap their health. Wow. Crazy. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there.
Epic.
Another Soul Barrage. We had a golden one earlier. Volume up. Draw 3 spells. Finale. Discover a copy of one. Nice.
Rare.
Breathe a minion and add a copy of it to your hand. Nice. Haunt a card in your hand. When you play it, summon a 4/3 soul. Haunt a card in your hand. Do I get to choose which card is haunted? Or so basically, this creature will eventually get killed. And then one of the cards in my hand, maybe I don't get to choose, but one of the cards in my hand would then probably start glowing somehow to signify that it's haunted. And then when I play that card, I summon a 4 attack, 3 health soldier. Okay, that's pretty cool. At the end of your turn, put a random spell on the top of your opponent's deck. Ooh, I probably wouldn't play this. If your opponent is using, like, has spells in their deck, they obviously want to draw them. So you're just giving them their spells a lot sooner. Yeah, I probably wouldn't play that merch seller. It's probably useful for something.
Rare.
summon a random 6, 5, 4, and 3 cost minion. Wow, pack the house. Pack the house indeed. And even though you have 2 less mana on the next turn that follows because of overload, that's a damn good, damn good card there. Yeah. All right, the last 20 core packs, but we're not done with the stream, not by a long shot. Welcome everybody. There's no webcam because it's a slideshow. I'm sorry about that. I'm playing a PC game while streaming from the same PC, and my webcam just can't handle it, or my CPU, or whatever. Yeah, I have a very, very good webcam. I have an Elgato face cam thanks to my mum. But yeah, it's not running very smooth while this game's on. So I apologize. 2 random mage spells from the pass to your hand. They cost 2 less. Oh wow, so mage spells that I've played previously on prior turns. That's cool. Light show. Shoot 2 beams at enemies that deal 2 damage. Shoot 1 more for each light show that you've cast this game. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they definitely had like some sort of concert thing. Concert themed expansion at some point.
Rare. Wow, gold and legendary.
Oh, here we go. Resurrect all friendly undead that died in your last turn. High cultist Basilef? I don't know. But anyway, legendary priest card looks very good.
Rare. Epic.
Okay. Divine Shield. After a friendly character loses Divine Shield, draw a card. Oh, that's good. That's good. Also this, guard the city, gain 3 armor and summon a 2/3 Naga with taunt. That's also, and another Soul Breaker card as well. After your hero attacks and kills a minion, gain 2 corpses. Also very good. Very nice. After you play a Naga, refresh 2 mana crystals. Well, we've seen a lot of other Naga cards this stream. Then switch the spell. Okay. Not sure what the italics mean in there, but still a good card by my reckoning. Sorry, Onyx is going nuts for some reason.
Epic. Rare.
Bridge Riff, summon a 3/4 rocker with taunt and a 4/3 with rush. Finale, play your last rip. Wow. That's really good. Another opera soloist as well. Choose one, discover a minion from your deck to summon or a spell to cast. That's also really good. Of course, you've got to have the mana crystals in order to cast it, but still, that's really good. Yeah. Can't believe that so many people are watching me open card packs. Thank you guys.
Rare.
I want to be getting back into this game and Magic the Gathering, so I wanted to open these card packs that have been on my account for ages. I wanted to open them on stream. Hope everyone's having a great afternoon. Feel free to chat to me. This is just going to be a chilled, no camera pack opening stream. So I will get them all done. And the way that we're doing this, just to repeat myself just a little more, if we come across a mechanic that I haven't explained in the stream yet, I will stop and do that. But looking at these 5 cards, with Divine Shield, Overload, Battlecry, Discover, Combo, we've explained all that before. Still, it looked like a good set of 5. We got a lot of card packs still to go.
Rare.
I did not buy any of these card packs. They were given to me by Blizzard via various emails and offers. Silence. This is new on the stream. Silence a minion or give a minion immune this turn. Silent removes all card text and enchantments. Okay, this is very easy to explain. So, take this creature with Battle Cry. Let's just pretend that it's my opponent's creature. They've, they've played it or whatever. In fact, no, because the Battle Cry triggers as soon as, oh yeah. Actually, wait, no, this does make sense. So, opponent plays this creature that has like a death rattle. And in response, I can silence that 2/2 zombie. I can silence that minion that it blesses. Because like the battle cry is give a friendly minion death rattle. So that when that minion dies, a 2/2 zombie with rush is made. Basically, the opponent will choose a creature of his to give the death rattle to, and then I can cast this onto that creature to cancel out the death rattle and make sure the death rattle doesn't happen. So that's what silence does. It's like, oh, you've got special text on that card. I cancel it. Like, we're going to make it that that text just doesn't happen. Not useful for battle cries, because battle cries happen as soon as cards are played. But silence is very good for removing death rattle effects that would only normally trigger after that creature is killed. So, assuming I did this with Attorney at Maw, it meant that when that creature is killed, the death rattle would no longer occur. Poisonous. This is new as well on stream. Destroy any minion damaged by this creature. Oh god, yeah. Yeah. There was like a Naxxramas themed expansion to HearthStone years ago when I played, and there was a bunch of poisonous creatures. There was like a poisonous spider, and even though it didn't have a lot of attack, it had like, well, just like this card, just a couple attack. As if you damaged an enemy creature with it, it didn't matter how much health it had, it just died. In Magic the Gathering, we would call this Death Touch. So any creature damaged by this one would just die because this creature's poisonous. Wow, that's a really, really good card. Right, what we got? Lifesteal again. I love this. This is just like lifelink in Magic. So when I deal damage with this spell, deal 5 damage to a minion, it would heal me for 5 life. So that's really awesome. After this minion attacks, destroy it. Well, it's just like a one. I mean, it does only cost 2 mana crystals, so that's why it's got that text written there. Because normally you wouldn't get a 5 attack creature for 2 mana crystals. That's way too cheap. Boogie down. Summon 2 1-cost minions from your deck. Finale, give them taunt. Ooh. I also saw instrument tech at the end there. Draw a weapon. Another music themed card that I approve of. Discover a copy of a card your opponent played this game. Mixtape. Amazing. I'm loving what they're doing with this. Another Night of the Dead. We had one of those earlier. Puffer Fist. After your hero attacks, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Cool. Obsessive Fan. Choose a minion. It has stealth while this is alive. Cool. It's the fans that would do anything to protect the other minion on the board. That makes a lot of sense. Death Growl. Choose a minion. Spread its death rattle to adjacent minions. Oh, this is cool. So yeah, when you summon a minion in Hearthstone, you can actually choose its positioning on the board. And yeah, this card would make you want to consider exactly where you place your minions, because you'd want to give. Well, I mean, you've already seen some creature cards we've got have had really good death rattles. You could copy that death rattle to 2 other creatures that you have in play. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. All right. We just got 10 more core packs after this one.
Rare.
Oh, another life sentence. Remove a minion from the game. Another attorney at more as well. We love to see it. Mark of Scorn, I said, was a good card. Yeah. All right. And another one of these after this minion attacks. Destroy it.
Rare.
Summon an 8/8 Gravewing with Rush. Now imagine if we played that card that I was just talking about, where we can copy the death rattle to 2 creatures that are sat either side of this one. That would mean we'd get 3 8/8 Gravewings with Rush. Dormant for 1 turn. This has Rush and is poisonous. Oh my god. Amazing. Wow.
Cool. Rare. Epic.
Oh, I. Give a friendly impulse to attack. If it's a beast, give it rush. Nice. Hunter decks have lots of beasts. Cost 3 less for each secret you control. That's pretty good. So you'd only need to have 2 secrets in play for this to cost nothing.
Rare. Golden.
Spend 3 corpses to give a friendly minion reborn, and that would mean that when the minion is killed, it comes back. Just as a reminder, it would come back and have 1 health. Death rattle. Add a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. Oh, deck to your hand. There we go. Nice. Another mic drop. You love to see it.
Rare. Rare.
Your opponent's minions cost 1 more next turn. Cool. Lifesteal. Whenever this attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. That is amazing. Because you could attack the hero, assuming your opponent has no taunt creatures in play. So you would deal 4 damage, gain 4 health because of the lifesteal, and then 2 extra damage would be done to the hero. So that's a total of 6 damage every turn just from this creature to the hero. That's really good. All the other ones seemed alright as well. There was nothing new to explain on the other cards. We've got another Disco Mall. Nice. Door for 8 health finale. Summon a 3/3 elemental with taunt. Nice. At the start of each turn, lose 1 attack or health chosen randomly. Oh, static waveform. That's pretty cool. So it does get weaker the longer it's alive, but still a very good creature for just 3 mana costs. Alright. But this is another copy of... We've had this card earlier too. Cool. Just 5 more core packs to go.
Rare.
After you play an undead this turn, give it reborn. Nice. Transform a minion into a 4/1 jellyfish. Spell damage increases by +2. Awesome. So yeah, like the mage has like cards like Fireball that'll do like 6 damage normally, but if you've played this card first, that Fireball would do 8 damage when it's played because of the +2 to spell damage. So yeah, we've now seen a spell damage card, I think, finally, for the first time in this stream. So that's why I wanted to explain that. Colossal. Oh, that's the extra appendages thing. We saw that earlier. Yeah, nothing else new to explain. These all seem like a good set of 5 here. All right, all right.
Rare.
Another immune while attacking. I love that. That's real. Like, we saw another creature with that, and I think it's very, very good. So I'm gonna 1/2, 2/4, and a 4/8 elemental with taunt. This is also very good. So 3 taunt creatures, each with different attack and health. But yeah, very, very good. Whoa! Miracle Grove. Draw 3 cards, summon a plant with taunt, and stats equal to the size of your hand. Wow, you'd want to come into that card late so that you can basically have a giant taunt creature. That'd be awesome. I mean, it costs 8 to play anyway, so you'd need it to be turn 8 before you could play it. But yeah.
Rare. Epic.
Alright. Dredge, Battlecry, Discover, Rush, Taunt. Okay. Nothing earth-shattering there, but yeah, good cards for sure. Nothing I need to explain as well, because we've explained all these mechanics also. Let's keep on going through. Moonbeam. Deal 1 damage to an enemy twice. So they could have just written do 2 damage. But nah. Deal 1 damage to an enemy twice. That's a more edgy way of saying it, right? Give your hero +3 attack this turn. And if you have 4 mana crystals available, give him lifesteal as well. That's very nice. If you're holding a dragon in your hand, deal 3 damage. Summon a random 5-cost minion from the past. So, unpopular has been. Wow. So when this creature dies, I'd get another 5-cost creature that was previously killed from the game. Which could be this one if this was the only one. I'm assuming. Like, even this card could bring itself back if it's the only over 5-cost minion that's been played. That's interesting. Alright, the last core pack.
Rare.
And it was pretty underwhelming, but we do have a card that gives +1 to spell damage to the hunter after it's been played. So that's pretty funky. Yeah. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to your hero. Yeah, why would I want to do that? Yeah. Alright. I can't remember what expansion these other designed card packs are from. Pretty sure that they're no longer part of the standard format. I'd only be able to play these cards in like the wild format of the game where all cards are allowed. But we'll open them anyway because they're on my account. Come on, game. There we go. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. The game's like in shock of like, whoa, how long have you had this unopened? Oh, we got a legendary though. After a friendly minion with taunt dies, summon a new copy of it without taunt. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I mean, you lose the taunt, yes, but you know, if the minion had high attack and high health, that's still really awesome. Frenzy, this is new. A one-time effect after this survives damage. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's finally time to explain Frenzy. This minion has 6 health. If it gets damage, but not enough damage to kill it, so in other words, any damage less than 6, then yeah, it'll attack a random enemy, and therefore, because it's random, I won't be able to choose that enemy. And depending on the enemy it decides to pick on, it might then get killed, or it might not. I'm assuming if it isn't killed by the random enemy that it attacks, then it might attack another enemy again. It might just keep going on a rampage until it's dead, dealing 5 damage to loads of random enemies. Or it may just attack at random once per turn. The only way I'd know for certain is if I put it in a deck and I played it. But still seems like an interesting card. Battle Cry. If you control a secret, draw a minion. That's nice. Death Rattle. So when this weapon is broken, give your minions Divine Shield. That's also very nice. If your hero attacked this turn, summon a copy of this minion. Wow. Yeah, that was a good pack. Let's see what we get out of this one. Not as good a pack as the last one for sure, but that's okay. If you restored health this turn, discover a spell from your deck. That's pretty good. Battle Cry, draw a holy spell. That's also pretty good. After your hero attacks, kills a minion, draw a card. Also very good. Yeah. Give a minion +3/+5, cost 1 less for each spell in your hand. Wow. Holy moly. A lot of good priest cards in that pack. Alright. Again, I can't remember what these card packs are from in terms of expansion, but I'm pretty sure it's no longer part of the standard format. Let's open it anyway. Tradable. Fire Sale. Deal 3 damage to all minions. So yeah, if you didn't want Fire Sale, or if you didn't have the 4 mana to play this card, I like the fact that you could take it away, draw it later. Same for this this card here, City Tax. Lifesteal, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. If the opponent player doesn't have any minions in play yet, this card would be kind of useless. Say you could spend a mana crystal to draw something else and trigger the tradable mechanic. We explained tradable earlier, but because it's been a while, I thought I'd explain it again. Then we've just got a couple of minions with battle cries. We all know what that's about. Shiver the Timbers. That's pretty cool as well. Alright, alright. Quest. This is new to explain. So, starts in your hand, complete for a reward. If you control a quest, discover a spell. I'm hoping that at some point during this stream, we'll be given a quest card and I could show you. But basically a quest card will have like a literal to-do list. And if we do that thing, then it'll give us a reward that's also written on the card. So this is saying if you have a spell card, oh sorry, no, if I have a quest card in my hand, I can discover a spell and put that in my hand. That's what this creature does once it's played. So that's pretty good. All right, what we got here? Come on, game. There we go.
Rare.
At the end of your turn, cast another spell from your deck. Last 3 turns. Wow. No wonder that's so expensive. Can only be played from turn 10 and above. Crazy. Not much really else to talk about with this this particular pack though. Just 1 second, just gonna check my phone. I've not missed anything important. Cool.
Rare.
Honorable kill. We've never seen this before.
Legendary.
And we have a legendary as well. Deal exact lethal damage on your turn for a bonus. So you have to kill another minion. Right. So give your other minions divine shield. So what this is saying is that this hero does 2 damage. And if you're going to attack with it, you need to attack an enemy minion with 2 health left, because that would kill it, right? You're doing 2 damage, you attack a minion with 2 health left. That would be exactly the right amount of damage to kill that minion, and therefore it would be an honorable kill, and then it would trigger the effect to give your other minions divine shield. I have never seen an honorable kill card in my life on this game, and yet what I really like about these little grey boxes and bubbles explaining the mechanics is that I can read this and understand exactly like how the card works, because basically the bonus that it's talking about is all the words written after the colon and the words honorable kill. So yeah, I really applaud Blizzard for having a cards and effects on the cards that are actually pretty easy to understand. So if we attacked with this as an Axe Berserker that does 3 damage, and we attacked a minion with exactly 3 health remaining, that would be enough damage to kill that minion exactly with no extra damage or, you know, all that stuff. We would be able to draw a weapon from our deck and put it straight into our hand. That's pretty awesome. All right. What else have we got? Another shellfish. Another switcheroo. No new mechanics to explain though. Cool. Thank you to everybody hanging out for this. I can't believe how many people are here watching me open card packs without a webcam, because my webcam's a slideshow because I'm playing a PC game. Very sorry about that, by the way. I'm going to be looking into that. Alright. After you summon a mech, gain +1/+1. Security automation. After you summon a... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing really wows me there. Dredge for your opponent, set its cost to 6. Wow, oh, this is cool. So after I play this card, I get to look at the bottom 3 cards of my opponent's deck and choose a card to put on the top, meaning that they'll draw it next. And if the cost is under 6, the cost of my opponent to cast that card, whatever I chose, would change to 6. That card is mean. Wow. And then this card is completely free to cast. Because of the 0 there. Crazy. Oh my god, you guys. I've got 77 of these to open. Let's open this one first, whatever it is. What the hell? Oh, I think this pack is gonna rock.
Rare.
Amplified Elk. Chorus Riff. Nice. Void Virtuoso. During your turn, your hero is immune. I love playing Warlock. That card is amazing. So, but as soon as that creature's killed, then yeah, then my hero would lose their immunity. Instrument Tech, draw a weapon. If you control no other minions, summon 2 1/2 amps with spell damage 1. Keyboard Soloist. Awesome. Look at this 4-handed Naga. Like, able to play 4 keyboards at once. God damn, they've got me beat. Hell yeah. That's actually a really cool card pack. I like that. Okay. We have 77 more card packs to open before we're done, and we're 2 hours into the stream. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. I don't know why I have 77 of this particular expansion, whatever it is, but clearly Blizzard were feeling very generous and they were very hyped about this set of cards, and they're like, hey, I have 77 cards out of this set. I can't remember what the name of the set is. I don't even know if it's allowed in standard play anymore because I haven't been in this game in a long time, but I will only explain the mechanics that I knew. We know Rush, we know Infuse, we know Battle Cry, we know Taunt, we know Death Rattle, and yeah, these cards seem okay. Next.
Rare. Rare. Oh, legendary.
We will look at all legendaries though. After a card is added to your hand from another class, copy it. Okay, cool. Rush. After this attacks, equip it. Wow, so it's a creature at first with 10 health, but after I attack with it, it becomes a weapon on my hero. Interesting. That's very interesting. How fast can I open 74 more packs? Let's see.
Golden common.
Got a Paladin card. Yeah, nothing special here. I mean, they all look great. When I say nothing special, it's kind of like nothing else to explain. No time to explain. I hope I've still left it on the screen long enough for you though. Do let me know if I'm going too fast.
Rare.
Choose a friendly imp, transform into a copy of it. Ooh. Jury duty. Summon 2 Silverhand recruits. Give these Silverhand recruits +1/+1. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they actually become +2/+2s. Well, yeah, 2/2 soldiers instead of 1/1. Got a copy of a card for your opponent's deck. Oh wow, identity theft. That's pretty cool. Your opponent's minions cost 1 more next turn. That's kind of mean.
Rare. Golden common. Epic.
In fact, right, you know the whole kind of your opponent's minions cost 1 more each turn? You only get 10 mana crystals, so if they have a creature that costs 10 mana crystals and you make it cost 1 more, unless there's very specific cards in their deck and hand, you literally would make that 10 mana cost creature uncastable because they never have 11 mana crystals at once. So that's actually really cool. Charge. Okay, I don't think I've ever explained charge, but I think it's the exact same as rush, if I'm not mistaken. It says so charge creatures can attack immediately. I don't think there's any difference between charge and rush, but the next time we see rush written on a card, we will double check.
Rare. Golden common.
Oh, another copy of Objection. Nice. Yeah, we need to keep an eye out for rush cards.
Rare.
Yeah, nothing new here. When your opponent spends all their mana, draw 2 cards. Nice. Yeah, nothing new to explain. Hope everyone's having a great afternoon, by the way. We got 69 card packs left to open. Nice.
Rare.
Another identity theft. Cool, cool, cool. At the end of your turn, gain 1 health. Nice. Your infused cards also infuse while in your deck. Oh! That's awesome! So when friendly minions die, even though we can't read like how many, for the cards that are in the deck, we can't read how many friendly minions have to die for cards to get upgraded. They're just gonna get upgraded even though they're not drawn into my hand yet. That's really cool. As an example with this buffet buggin, right? 3 friendly creatures have to die before the effect gives them +2 attack and Divine Shield is triggered. But if this card is played first, buffet buggin could just stay in my deck, not drawn yet. But when I do draw it later in the match, because if 3 friendly minions have died, then it'll have both effects of the battle cry. Summon two Silverhand recruits, and they'll have 2 extra attack and Divine Shield. But yeah, because of the Afterlife Attendant, I won't have to have this guy waiting in my hand in order to get the full effect of the infuse. That's awesome. Has +2 attack and charge when it's damaged. So again, it only has 1 attack when it's at 4 health, but if it's at 3 or less, it'll actually have 3 attack. That's awesome. Yeah, some good cards there.
Rare.
Another combo card, great. So basically, as long as I play another card before this one, the combo will be triggered. Summon a 1/1 ghost, has 1/1 for each card you played this turn. Wow. That could actually be pretty powerful. Another jury duty, we had one of those earlier.
Epic.
If you control a secret, summon a copy of this, cool. Again, I'm only explaining the mechanics of cards that we haven't seen before, because basically this has been 2 hours of constant talking now, but I'm determined to open all these packs on stream. Here's a 10 cost creature, so remember how I found a card earlier where it's like your opponent's creatures cost 1 more? Imagine the opponent having this and then you play this card in response. All of a sudden, this card would cost 11 crystals, and you never get more than 10 crystals, so you could make this creature unplayable unless certain very specific cards are also part of the shaman's class, which I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, that whole kind of make your opponent's minions cost 1 more could be extremely mean. When your turn starts, to discover and cast a secret from another class. That's awesome. Discover a secret from another class. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Another good set there. I'm trying to speed up a bit. We'll have a look at this legendary. We got another copy of The Light It Burns. But yeah, what's this legendary? The Stone Right. For the rest of the game, your totems have +2 attack. That's awesome. Hedge Maze. Oh, is that a Resident Evil 4 reference? I think it might be. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. Now, they wouldn't have a card called Hedge Maze talking about death rattles unless it wasn't a Resident Evil 4 reference. I recently did a Resident Evil 4 remake playthrough that you can see on my Twitch VODs. Just go to the video tab of my Twitch channel, and then there you'll see it. I loved that game. I completed it in just under 32 hours. And I'll absolutely be playing for it again and again. Hedge Maze, that's cool. All right. Clear Conscience. When a friendly give a friendly minion +2/+3, and only you can target this hero with spells and hero powers. Cool. So opponents can't cast evil spells on it. That's awesome. You'd want to give that onto a really powerful creature that you don't want to get killed or something. Yeah. Draw a death rattle minion and gain its death rattle. Oh wow, so you'd draw a death rattle minion, and then whatever the death rattle effect was, that would be copied onto this creature as a death rattle as well. That's really good.
Cool, rare.
Wow, and in the next pack we got another copy of it. Amazing.
Rare.
That's actually amazing. We can have 2 copies of every card in the game. Any more than 2 are duplicates that we may as well dismantle. We got a golden version of Attorney at Moore. Awesome.
Rare. Epic. Epic.
The next secret you play costs nothing. Awesome. Class action lawyer. If your deck has no neutral cards, such as this one, I think this would count as a neutral card. Oh no, aren't neutral cards this one? Like ones for all classes, possibly. Set a minion stat to 1/1. Okay, so I could make a really powerful, like let's say this is an enemy minion. Instead of it being a 4/4, I could weaken it and make it a 1/1, make it easy to kill. That's cool. All right. Last 59 packs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Rare.
Another clear conscience. That's what we like to see.
Epic.
Oh wow, this is interesting. Devour an enemy minion and gain its stats. And if 5 friendly minions have died, and its neighbors, wow, so it would devour up to 3 creatures. and then gain all of the attack power and health of all 3 creatures. That is an amazing card. Yeah, if you have the patience to wait till 5 of your other minions have been killed first. Wow.
Epic! Rare!
Reduces the cost of cards copied from your opponent by 2. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how useful that would be because your opponent might not copy cards. Oh wait, no, you're the copier. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. You would play other cards that would copy cards from your opponent's deck, and then this priest card, once you put it in play, would reduce the mana cost of those copied cards. I got you. Okay. So that they were cheaper for you to play those copies.
Rare!
Reorder your deck from highest cost to lowest cost. Oh my god. Order in the court. That's cool. That's cool. I'd have to play a card like that to fully understand the effect it would have on a game, but that's actually really cool.
Rare! Rare!
Oh my god, for each enemy minion, randomly gain Rush, Divine Shield, or Wind Fury. Okay, so you can't have all 3. You just get 1, and which one you get is entirely random. But if the enemy player has 3 enemy minions in play, then when you played this, you would get all 3. So that's actually pretty awesome. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it dies, your next card this turn costs 2 less. So for example, if you played this first, then this would cost 6 instead of 8. So that's also pretty good.
Rare!
Wow, a minion with lifesteal, and if 4 of your minions have died before you play this card costs nothing. We have another Attorney at Moor. I think we've actually received more Attorney at Moors than I'm allowed to have on my account. So we'll be able to dismantle the extras.
Epic! Rare!
Another Murlocular. Nice. Awesome stuff. Until your next turn, your hero can only take 1 damage at a time. That's really good. That is a very solid alibi.
Rare!
Another partner in crime. We're getting a lot of thievery stuff here. A lot of sneaky stuff. Anonymous informant, thief, accusation. Partner in crime. Like, yeah, I'm seeing a theme here.
Rare!
Another Murlocular. So, yeah, and another theft a theft accusation. Can't speak now. Cast a secret from your deck. If you combo this card, so if you play something else first, you can cast 2. Awesome. We're getting there. We're getting there. We've got 50 more card packs after this. Oh, a golden Bibliomite, and then a non-golden one. So yeah, this actually shows you exactly visually the difference. You can see the golden ones actually move and animate a bit, whereas with the non, they're literally still images. But in terms of their power and everything, the cards are the exact same. They don't do anything different. I do believe that's our third copy of The Light It Burns. But yeah. Cool. We will dismantle all duplicates at the end of the stream. There's another private eye. Oh, I believe this is our third dredger staff as well in the stream. Looks like there's no more like different mechanics on the cards to explain. This is all common stuff that we've seen throughout the stream. Cool. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of duplicate stuff now. Another hedge maze. Again, I'm really sure that's a Resident Evil 4 reference, and that's awesome. Magnifying glaive. After your hero attacks, draw until you have 3 cards. Nice. I think I've had another one of those earlier as well. Oh my god, another The Light It Burns! Another glaive as well. Yeah, we're definitely seeing duplicates. I reckon I've got a decent portion of the game's whole library just out of this stream. Again, I didn't actually buy any of these cards, if you can believe it. These were all given to me via special offers over the last few years of me being away from this game. And I would always like log in to claim them, but I just left them unopened. And I've recently got back into like Magic the Gathering and just really enjoying card battling games again. I've also been known to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is fully cross-platform on all the consoles and PC. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is great, but I do find that the crazy decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, where you can win on turn 1 if you get lucky on the coin toss and choose to go first. But Yu-Gi-Oh's got these crazy turns where like, you know, and card synergies where like one turn can take half an hour, especially if they're like going for an Exodia deck or something. And like, it's just not fun as an opponent to just wait for half an hour for them to like play loads of cards that let them draw other cards as they hope to get the 5 pieces of Exodia, and then they win the game before you've done any damage. So I do feel like Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering, in comparison, are sort of much more fun games to play and perhaps a bit better balanced. But hey, I still love Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. And yeah, I hope I haven't put everybody off Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because that's not the only way that games go. There's lots of other decks in the game. It is a very fun game to play. And I'll indeed be playing it again, because like I said, I'm just back in the genre, man. Like, I've just all of a sudden got really back into these games, and I need to thank my friend Mr. VF for helping me get back into them, because like, well, he likes Magic the Gathering specifically, which you can play for free on PC or your phone with the free game called Magic Arena. And so yeah, he got me back into that, and then that's just sort of led me to think like, oh yeah, I've got a load of cards on HearthStone that I haven't opened. So let me do a bonus stream and open them all. Anyway, with me yapping on, I'm slowing down, so sorry about that. But yeah, all of these cards here, they've all got mechanics that we've explained before. They all seem pretty good. Secret, when your turn starts, discover and cast a secret from another class. We've had another one of those before. We've also had Service Bell before. Again, good cards, good cards. Let's keep going. Another glaive. Plot of Sin. Summon 2/2/2 trends. And if 5 friendly creatures have died, which is what infused mean, summon 2/5/5 ancients instead. Nice. Draw a card, repeat for each imp you control. Nice. Call to the stand. Your opponent summons a random minion from their hand. Wow, that could actually be pretty bad. They might have really strong minions. At the end of your turn, gain +1 health. Awesome. Okay. Anything interesting here? Not really. That's our 3rd or 4th Muck Plumber. Again, not a bad thing, but we'll just dismantle the duplicates. Another Death Blossom Wampa. I like this card. We've seen it earlier. We explained it earlier. All right. Give your hero +3 attack this turn. Choose a card in your hand to shuffle into your deck. Okay, so you have to dispose of the evidence. I see why they've called it that. You have to basically choose a card that's in your hand and put it back in your deck to basically, hopefully, draw it later. But at least it's able to give your hero +3 attack, and it doesn't cost any mana to do it. So, yeah, deciding to put a card back in your deck for later is perhaps a worthy trade for that. Not a bad card, even though the effect of it is like, wait, what? You put a card back into your deck? What? Suspicious Alchemist. Discover a spell. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. Oh no! That's actually pretty cool. So I can discover a spell and they can guess what it is. And if they get it right, like, so I'm assuming they're shown the same screen of 3 cards that I would be. And then they have to guess which one I'm gonna pick. And if they get it right, they get a copy of it. That's, ooh. That's a fun card. That's why the card is so cheap, by the way, in terms of mana cost, is because there's a risk that your opponent will also get a copy of the spell. If it was a card that literally just said discover a spell and the wording stopped there, I guarantee you that the way that Blizzard would balance that card is they would make it simply cost more than 1 mana crystal. But the reason why this card exists is because, like, hey, you want to discover a spell really cheaply? Okay, here's that for 1 mana, but so that it's not a completely broken card, we're gonna give your opponent the opportunity to get a copy of whatever spell you've chosen. That's actually a very clever game design there. I like Suspicious Alchemist. Not enough to put it in my deck, because again, I don't want to give my opponent a free spell card, but I just like the idea of this card. I think it's very cleverly designed. 40 card decks, card packs remaining. Let's go. This is the most I've talked in a stream. Sorry for the no cam, by the way. My camera is a slideshow while playing PC games, I've discovered. I'll see if there's anything I can do about that for a future PC stream. But yeah. Summon a 3/5 shadow with taunt. If a minion died this turn, summon another. Okay. Cool. All minions cost +2 more. Okay, cool. Yeah, again, nothing. Oh, Chatty Bartender. Love Chatty Bartender. After another minion dies, become a copy of it. Yay, copy of Chatty Bartender. Party Crasher. Choose an enemy minion, throw a random minion from your hand at it. Nice. Yoink. Yeah, cool. another one of these, my god.
Rare.
And another one of these. Convincing disguise. Transform into a friendly minion into one that costs 2 more. Transform all friendly minions instead. And again, as a reminder for how Infuse works, if 4 friendly minions have died of mine during the match before I play this, it would transform all the minions I have in play into stronger minions that cost 2 more to cast. But I wouldn't have to pay that cost, which is pretty awesome. And then another clear conscience. Awesome. We're almost there, guys. Another identity theft, another all hell breaks loose, another eternity more, and another order in the court. I think these are all actually duplicates. I think we've seen all 5 of those cards before on stream.
Rare.
And another copy of this. Another copy of this. Yeah. Like, again, they gave me 77 card packs in this set. So yeah, we're going to get a lot of duplicates out of it now. I've probably got most of whatever this set is. Another Dispose the Evidence. Another Imposter. Dinner Performer. Summon a random minion from your deck that you can't afford to play. Oh, wow. That's really good. Yeah, so those 10 cost minions that we've been getting. Hell yeah. Fancy playing one of those on turn 3? So that card makes it possible.
Golden legendary.
A golden Murloc Holmes. Solve 3 clues about your opponent's cards and get copies of them. Now clues... This is a new mechanic. I'm hoping that we get a clues card in one of these packs that remain. But yeah, I need to explain clues to you. And again, I've been away from the game so long that I don't even know really what one is in the context of HearthStone. So we'll have to see, I'm afraid. But I'm assuming the clues thing kind of, it will tell me things like, oh, he's using beast, or or maybe he has a creature that costs 10 mana, and like maybe after playing Murloc Holmes I'll be able to get copies of them. We'll have to find out. Let's hope that we get a clue. But either way, having a golden version of Murloc Holmes here, I like it. Well played, Blizz. Alright, give me clues. Yeah, we've got some copies here of things we've already seen on stream. Cold Case. Summon 2/2 volatile skeletons and gain 4 armor. That's pretty good. There's our buddy Murloc Holmes again. Clean the scene. Destroy all minions with 3 or less attack. Oh wow, but if 3 of my minions have died before I play this, destroy all minions with 6 or less attack. That's incredible. Also, this secret, motion denied. After your opponent plays 3 cards in turn, deal 6 damage to the enemy hero. Wow. That is pretty awesome. The last 30 card packs, folks. We're almost done. I can't believe I've opened 161.
Golden
Or will have opened 161 card packs on stream. Another version of Kidnap. Praised Wretch as +2 attack and charge when damaged. Oh, I think we had that card earlier, but now we got a golden version. Discover a legendary minion. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. I definitely wouldn't play this. This is like that spell card, right? Discover a spell, and if they guess it, they get a copy. I'm not giving them any chance to get a copy of my legendary minions. No, 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 no. Cool card and all, because it only costs 1 mana crystal, like the spell one. But no. You ain't having my legendaries.
Rare.
Another Bibliomite, or however you say it. Discover a weapon if your opponent... I get, so all these suspicious cards, they all work the same way. I probably wouldn't use them at all. Cool idea, but yeah. I've got plenty of other cards I would use instead.
Rare.
Another partner in crime. Gain battle cry, deal 5 damage, but only if 5 of my minions have died during the match so far. Interesting. Another contract conjurer. We saw one of those before. Reveal a card from each player's deck 3 times. Draw any of yours that cost more. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Hope everybody is doing well.
Golden common. Rare.
I can't believe how many people are watching this. Another molecular, awesome. Imbued axe. After your hero attacks, give your damaged minions +1/+2. Or if I've lost 2 minions during the match already, they would get +2/+2 instead. That's pretty good. Summon 2 1/1 spirits, improve future relics. Okay, so every time that I draw another relic, it would be better than it would normally be because I've played this one. Alright. Another attorney at Moore.
Rare.
Another Bibliomite. Another suspicious usher. Another dinner performer. I did like that card quite a bit. Both players draw until they have 5 cards. We had another one of those earlier. Another primordial wave as well. We're almost done.
Rare.
Another Wampa. Nice. Another Magistrate. Another Bibliomite. If I had like 100 sub-bomb happen every time I got a Bibliomite. No, I'm just kidding. Another attorney at Moore.
Rare.
Relic of Extinction. Okay, so here you go. Improve future relics. So let's say I play this. This would be one of the relics that would be improved. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion twice. Improve future relics. Okay, so let's say this gets played. Then maybe this would say deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion. And then future relics would get improved again. I see how the relic thing, the whole improved thing is starting to work now.
Rare.
When your turn starts to discover and cast a secret from another class, we've had one of those before. Due process. For the rest of the game, players draw an extra card at the start of their turn. Wow. And then another Magistrate. Okay. We got 21 cupboard to go. We got 21 cupboard to go. Another Wampa.
Rare.
Another Vile Library. Another The Light That Burns.
Rare.
Yeah, again, we're seeing a lot of the same cards now. But they're good though. They're good. And the thing is, any duplicates, they won't get wasted. You can dismantle any duplicate cards you can't use and then use the crafting materials to craft specific cards that you don't have that you want. Oh, let's check this out. Your opponent can only play the left and rightmost cards on their next turn. Oh, wow, that's mean. They could be really rubbish as well. Or they could be really good. That's the whole thing of the game. There's a luck factor involved. But still, limiting their options, that's pretty awesome.
Epic. Rare.
Discover a friendly minion, give it Resurrect and Rush. It dies at the end of the turn. Oh, but it will come back because of the Resurrect, so yeah. Oi. Game. Game? Ah, there we go. Just needed to give it a minute.
Rare.
2 natural causes in the same pack. Okay. All the other cards seemed fine.
Cool. Rare. Rare.
Another one of these. Another one of these. Suspicious Pirate. Discover a weapon. If your opponent... Oh, yeah. It's another suspicious card, but at least this one's golden. I'm sorry, but even with the card being golden, I still wouldn't put it in my deck. Another Attorney at Maw.
Rare.
Another The Light It Burns. Another Clean the Scene. Yeah, we're gonna see mostly duplicates now, I think, but we are almost there. Alright.
Rare.
Cool.
Rare.
Flustered Librarian has +1 attack for each imp you control. Relic of Extinction. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy twice. Improve. Oh yeah, we've had that before. Improve future relic. We've had Convincing Disguise as well. Final 12 packs. Again, I didn't buy any of these.
Epic.
Blizzard would occasionally email me saying like, hey, you've not played Hearthstone for a while. Come back and log in and we'll give you all these card packs. Basically, I did that whenever it happened. And over the last few years, I've built up a lot of unopened card packs. And because I've recently got back into Magic the Gathering, which I know isn't this game, I've basically ended up getting into basically card battling games in general. And you know, I wouldn't mind streaming some Hearthstone once I can figure out why my webcam was a slideshow earlier in this stream. So I'll be working on that and seeing what I can do about it. And then yeah, you might see some Magic and Hearthstone streams very soon. But for now, I'm sorry that it's no webcam.
Rare.
I need a better CPU for my PC. And maybe faster RAM. But I can't afford PC upgrades right now. Sorry about that.
Oh, legendary.
Choose a minion, it goes dormant for 3 turns. Oh, I'm assuming I can make dormant for the enemy team as well. Incarceration, so I can essentially imprison an enemy minion. We've got a legendary here. Discover and cast a relic. And if 5 minions have died before I play this, discover and cast 3 relics instead. Pretty nice. Okay, our last 7 packs.
Rare.
And I'm not buying any more. I've opened 161 packs this stream. Pretty sure I've got plenty of cards to make a decent deck with. Framester. Shuffle 3 framed cards into your opponent's deck when drawn. They overload for 2, so they cost 2. Oh, that means that no, they don't cost anymore. But it'll mean that if they play any one of those cards, they have 2 less mana on the next turn. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's actually a pretty good card. Arson Accusation. Choose a minion, destroy it after your hero takes damage. That's pretty awesome because again, you could damage. Yeah, well, obviously you're going to take damage because your opponent has to damage you in order to win the game. So I could just choose their most powerful minion. They're going to hit me. And then bam, they lose that minion. That's not a bad card. Reduce the cost of the highest cost shadow spell in your hand by 3. That's pretty good as well. Alright, alright.
Golden common.
Oh, a golden arson activation. Very nice, very nice. Another Framester, another Clear Conscience. Priest of the Deceased, Taunt. And if 3 of my minions have died before I play it, it gains +2/+2 to become a 4/5 creature instead of a 2/3. Wait, I might have said that wrong. It might be a 5/5 instead of 3. I don't know. I can't remember what the stats were on the card already. I know it was only a few seconds ago, but come on. I've read a lot of cards. Double cross. When your opponent spent. Oh yeah, we've seen that. Another Attorney at Maw. Another Relic of Extinction. Another Call to the Stand. A Golden Sinstone Graveyard. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. Ooh, Riot. This is new. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. They each attack a random enemy minion. Oh, that's cool. That's actually very cool. Another sticky situation. Ew. Last 3 packs. Another Stoneborn General. We've had a few of those. Another creepy painting. Another baddie guest. Yeah, we're definitely getting dupes. Another sticky situation. Another Attorney at Maw. Another Suspicious Pirate. 2 Attorney at Maws in the same pack. Vengeful Visage. After an enemy minion attacks your hero, summon a copy of it to attack the enemy hero. Okay. Hold on. After an enemy minion attacks your hero, summon a copy of that minion and then attack the enemy. Okay. So yeah, whatever you do to me, I'll do to you. Oh, that's kind of cool. The last pack, everybody. We finally made it. After 2 hours and 46 minutes-ish. The last 5 cards. Nothing special. Nothing special. Okay. I've got achievements to claim. Many achievements. Here we go. So my achievement score is currently 1,575. Let's watch it go up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm amazed I haven't got like repetitive strain injury in this bonus stream. My goodness. So much clicking. So much clicking. god. Hey, we got a different coin. Cool. That's used at the start of the match to determine who will go first and stuff like that. Oh wait, no it's not. No, it gives you an extra mana crystal. I'm forgetting the rules. Whoever goes second, I think gets a card called the coin, and it will give them an extra mana crystal. And there's every possibility I could be remembering that wrong as well. But, yeah. What, was I at 1,575, did I say? Or something like that? And now my achievement points are at 2,165. And I have 15% of all cards or something like that in the whole game. So yeah, we barely got a fraction of everything. 20% of the Festival of Legends collection. But yeah, 15% of all the cards in the whole damn game. As you can see, I have played this game before. I've got 110 ranked wins. I haven't played anything this season. And in terms of my profile and... hold on. This should show me the level of heroes. Oh, it does. Hold on. Yeah. So this is my account. I haven't played any Demon Hunter. Back in the day, I had a really fun mill deck for the Rogue that actually I hope... One thing I'm going to be looking into off stream, right? Because there's multiple formats of HearthStone that you can play. So if I, hang on, if I go to, no, sorry. If I go to my collection, which is now very large. Much larger because we've opened 161 card packs, right? One thing I want to look into is that there's lots of different formats. In fact, no. Well, I'll tell you what, while we're here, let's go to the crafting menu. I've gone to the wrong screen again. But well, yeah, let's disenchant extra cards for 1,065 crafting dust. I don't want to destroy golds. If you have more than 2 copies of your card, or more than one of each legendary... oh, you can't have more than 2 copies of a card in your deck, or more than one of each legendary, so you might as well disenchant the extras and turn them into arcane dust. Indeed, we're gonna disenchant 213 duplicates with one button. Bada boom. And then I can use that dust to craft whatever cards I want. But yes. So now that that's done, I'm now going to go to the correct screen I was looking for. If I go to HearthStone, just regular HearthStone. Yeah, up here. There are 4 different formats of Magic Duels. Classic is where only classic cards can be used. Remember the first cards that we were opening? The core ones, I think I called them. This is like all the cards that were allowed in the game during version 1.0. And I think back in the day, because I played this game when it launched all those years ago. And I think I had a really cool rogue deck that basically forced your opponent to draw like loads of cards, even if they didn't want to, and you made them draw so many cards at once that again they couldn't hold anymore, and so the cards that you were forcing them to draw would like get destroyed, and it would literally be a case where you forced them to draw so many cards so quickly on the first few turns that when it was their turn again, it would get to a point where they ran out of cards that they could draw. And if you can't draw a card at the start of your turn, you take damage on your hero. So I literally kind of had this really cool rogue deck where the opponent kind of killed themselves because they didn't have any cards left to draw. I think that was in standard format. Now that standard format is something I can select to play, I could potentially recreate that deck, take it online, and just play it in classic format. Standard format, though, is always evolving. These are the cards that are currently allowed to be played online and stuff. And like every 3 months, a new expansion will come out. And basically it says only core cards and expansion cards released in the last 2 years can be used in standard. After a set of cards is rotated out of standard, they are allowed in wild. All cards except classic format cards can be used in wild. And then there's the casual mode where all cards are available. Like literally every card in the game that's ever existed. If you choose casual as a format, you can create a casual deck and use whatever cards you want, and then just take it online against other people that have chosen casual as a mode. So basically, when you click in this button, you're basically saying like, what kind of decks do I want to go up against? But you have to bear in mind that you have to choose a deck to play that also abides by one of these 4 formats. That's basically how it works. So I'm going to keep it in standard because I'd like to sort of get used to and figure out what cards are allowed in the current version of the game, the current standard format. It's very easy to figure that out because if we go back into my collection, I can filter my collection to only show standard cards. So if we go to, well, yeah, the filters, right? If I go to make a deck, and it's just updated my collection on the app that I have. That's cool. But like, yeah, if I chose Rogue as an example, and then I give it a second because the game was being slow, I can now, oh wow, I want to make a custom deck, but what's really cool is that I could choose if I didn't know how to make a deck, I could have the game basically make it for me. So the core Rogue deck, I've already got all the cards I need, so I could just click that and play it. But if I went custom and then choose, I can filter this down here. Yeah, standard cards. So I know that every single card that I see in all these pages, these are all allowed in standard format play at the moment. But at some point in the future, these cards will get rotated out and replaced by new cards. But that's when these cards will be allowed to be played in the wild and casual format. I hope all that makes sense. But yeah, this is just all of the cards that are allowed to be played by the Rogue in standard format right now, organized by their mana cost. So there's pages and pages of this stuff. There's our Murloc homes. And yeah, I'm going to stop turning pages because it's obviously taking quite a bit for my computer to even render this stuff, and that's crazy because it's a card game. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit done, and I'm actually going to delete this deck. No, I want to delete the deck. I want to delete the deck. Let me delete the deck. Oh, there we go. Do I click here? And then... No. I want to delete you. Oh, the red X up there. There we go. That's how we do it. Okay, cool. But yeah, that was me opening 161 card packs in HearthStone. Crazy, huh? Oh, wait. And then, of course, like all modern games, this game has a battle pass, but even without you buying it, you can earn like all the free rewards on this bottom row here as you play. So yeah, you don't have to buy the tavern pass, as it's called. And then there's quests to do. Just by playing the game, you know, do 200 damage to enemy heroes, and then you'll get a bunch of quest XP that then will level up this basically Battle Pass, Tavern Pass that I showed you a moment ago. So yeah, they've got all the modern game tropes, but this game is free to play and it is very fun. And the whole point of this bonus stream was because I planned to get back into it. You might see some streams of it. Who knows? But yeah, I had 161 card packs to open, and I thought I might as well open them on stream. What I'm gonna do right now though is quit the game. Thank you all for your patience, and before I go and end the stream, we're gonna bring that webcam back, and you'll even be seeing this now, won't you? Dreamception. Boop. Is it frozen? Is it frozen? Oh my god. I don't know what's going on, but hold on, let me try this. Yep, still frozen. My webcam's crapping it today. I'm very sorry about that. Let me see if if I can find the culprit. I wonder if there's a specific program running that is to blame. Now that I'm not running HearthStone, how about I close the let's close BattleNet. Let's close I'm just curious about this. I realize you can't see anything useful. This is like frozen Portessa. This is very bad streaming content. Like, just look at me frozen there. This is so dumb. I'm so sorry. I'm just wondering if I can figure out what program, if any. Yeah, I wonder if it's my Hearthstone deck tracker that's causing this. I'm gonna basically close this. Hardly impacted object. Like I said, I've basically run with no camera the whole stream because it basically hasn't worked. What I'm gonna actually do is close. Oh, it moved for a second. It moved, but no, let's close Camera Hub again. Reopen it, and then I just want to talk to you. I just want to see and talk to you a little bit. If the blooming computer will let me. Bear with me. But yeah, this is why I don't PC game on stream, is because like my PC just can't handle streaming and gaming. Hi! Oh wait, yep, yay, okay. So now, yay, all right. So after an entire stream of not being able to see me, hi everyone. I'm very sorry about that. Again, I'm gonna see what, if anything, can be done about that. See what was the cause. I'm wondering if it's this Hearthstone deck tracker program, which is actually refusing to open. And I don't know why. So I want to close that. If I can find it. Yeah, it's not responding. Not even responding. Right, that's closed. It was like using tons of resource, not even running right. Well, let's relaunch it. I wonder if that was what was causing my camera to just be like a slideshow. I don't actually plan to stream Hearthstone tomorrow, but as I've explained during this stream, I wanted to open those card packs that, again, I didn't pay any money for at all. let me show you this screen. I didn't pay any money for those packs at all. It was just Blizzard would occasionally email me and be like, "Hey, you haven't played Hearthstone in a while, so we're going to give you a bunch of card packs." And then just imagine that they've done that several times as the years have gone by, as I've been away from the game. And then, like, it literally was like, "Okay, cool." And I just would collect them, but I didn't open them. And now that I've recently got back into these kinds of games, Magic, the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and Hearthstone, of course. Yeah, like I was like, well, I've got all these card packs I never opened. How about I open them on a chill bonus stream? And that's exactly what we've done. We've opened 161 card packs today. Although I'm sorry, like I said, that my webcam wasn't working for any of it. It might just be that I can't have a smooth webcam while running PC games. What I'm going to actually do is close this program. I'm not going to be running it. What I'm going to try and do, just for a little bit of kind of troubleshooting on stream, is I will try running the game one more time. But I'll do it without that deck tracker app open and see if that makes any difference. Because after all, that deck tracker program, it did say, Windows did say that it was not responding. So let's just try running the game without that and see what happens to this webcam. But yes, thank you, Impacted Object. It's blown my mind how many people have actually sat lurking watching this stream. Nobody's really been chatting, but that's absolutely fine. But I'm amazed at how many people have just sat in the stream watching me open carpet. There's 5 of you right now. I can't believe that you would find any of that entertaining. But it was something I still wanted to do. I'm glad it's all done because now I don't have to do it again. Now I can just play the game. Which again, I would look forward to doing. All hell does indeed break loose on June the 6th when Diablo 4 launches, although I'll be playing it from the 2nd of June, and I very much look forward to that. Let's see, are we a slideshow? I think we're a slideshow, aren't we?
Come on in. You're gonna be excited to see who's here.
Yeah, like this is what I mean. See, this is why I turned my camera off. This is a card game. It's not a high frame rate thing. And yet, look, when the game's running, like my webcam's a slideshow. So this is the problem that I have. This is why I don't PC stream. This is why I might see if I can change my setup specifically for playing PC games. This is probably going to be my afternoon, trying to get to the bottom of this. Maybe I'll just have to add my webcam as a basic source without using the Elgato Camera Hub software. Maybe that is the way. But either way, I will work it out because I'd like to stream these kinds of games. But you can see my problem, Impacted Object. You can see exactly why I did this for the whole stream of just hiding myself. Because that's not very useful, is it? And yet, if I quit this game, my Elgato Camera Hub software is going to be like, oh yeah, frame rate. I remember what that is. Yeah, look. So it's not back stable yet, but as soon as I quit Hearthstone, it's coming back. And yeah. You see? So yeah. PC gaming, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering why I play PS5 games so much and just stream with the capture card to that, it's because my PC's crap. I need a new CPU and more RAM, and I can't afford either. And I would also need a new motherboard as well, because an upgraded CPU wouldn't be compatible with the motherboard I've got. One day. But that day is not today. Anyway, Take care of yourselves and each other. This has been me opening 161 card packs in Hearthstone and rambling on pretty much the entire time as I do it. I hope you've all enjoyed this. I don't normally stream on a Friday. I hope it's been entertaining to someone. But yes, I'm very sorry about the webcam woes. I will see you soon. In fact, I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, at noon. It won't be golf with mum, but I will stream something. Till then, though, take care of yourselves and each other. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And I promise that by the time I go live, I'll have made my mind up with what I'm going to stream. All right. Bye.